21 of our 30-day yoga challenge. Thank you for showing up and staying consistent. I'm so proud of you. You guys should be so proud of yourselves. And one thing that I wanted you guys to take away today is be open to anything in your practice, but at the same time, be attached to nothing. So take your practice with ease and let's get started.
Let's meet in a child's pose, either knees together or splay them wide, mats width distance, big toes to touch. Bring your hands above your head, fingertips splay open, spread them wide, starting to take deep inhalations and exhalations through your nose and out your mouth. At your own pace, let's start to do hip rocks, forward and backwards, coming onto our elbows. We'll meet in a tabletop position, opening up the hips. Deep breath in, hips come forward, sigh it out, release your hips back. Do this for a few more breaths. Inhale and exhale, come to stillness. Straighten your left leg long behind you, flex your foot, engage your core, tuck your tail, maybe lifting your right arm if it's in your practice. Inhale, lift your arm and leg. Exhale, release your right arm to the ground, bend your knee, pulse your heel up to the sky for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Coming on to the opposite side, right leg comes long behind us. Staying here, or bringing your left arm bicep by your ear. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend your knee, and pulsing your right heel to the sky. A few breaths here, and release. Hips come back towards your heels. We're going to roll out our wrists, waking up our wrists, getting ready for our planks and down dogs. This helps for holding our phone all day, or if we're working on the computer, maybe even clenching our fists and not realizing. It's always good to give a little mobility to our wrists. Let's take a body scan on how we feel physically, emotionally, mentally. Let's switch to the other wrists if we haven't already done so. Take in where we are in the space. Take in nature, the world around us. It's the little things that often go amiss, but are so important in our everyday lives. So just being grateful and thankful for where we are in our journey. Come onto tabletop position, onto all fours. Face our fingertips towards our knees, kneading like a cat, bending into each elbow, and release. Fingertips face forward, a couple hip rocks here, and then let's face our fingertips away, palms face up. Deep breath in, release, exhale. Hands come up high above our head, hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in, rise up, reach up. Exhale, bow forward, releasing your hands. Let's bring our left hand to the ground. Right arm comes up and over, bicep by your ear, reaching to the right. And release. Right hand comes by your hip. Left arm comes high above to the sky. Maybe bring your right arm to your left hip. Extension through the left side body. Take a deep breath in and release. Bring your hips up high, hands to the ground. We'll start to stack our spine, vertebra by vertebra, rising up, standing tall. Reach high and exhale. Toe heel your feet apart, alternating side lunges. bending into each knee. Feel free to bring your hands to heart center. A couple breaths here. And meeting back in the middle. Raising your hands high above your head. We'll come into a wide leg yogi squat. Take this with ease. Opening up your hips. Feel free to plant your hands on your knees or at your heart. Deep breath in, open up your chest. Gaze forward. Exhale, lift your hips, planting your hands to the ground. Walking our hands over to our left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and release. Walking our hands to our right foot. Feel the lengthening through the hamstring. Deep breath in and release. Coming back to center. Toe healing our feet together. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bring our right leg back. Coming into a crescent lunge. You're building your base here for assistance. Coming high into the ball of that foot. Inhale, exhale, open up. Warrior 1. Take a deep breath in, side out. Warrior 2. Bringing your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, flip your palm. Left elbow to left knee. Right arm comes up and over, bicep by your ear. Take a deep breath in, plant your left hand, come into side plank on your left side. For assistance, feel free to drop your left knee, staying here. Feel free to lift your right leg, or feel free to come into dancer pose. Take one breath here and release. I'm in a side plank on your right side, playing with a different variation. We're coming back to the fundamentals, the basics. Just doing a side plank on your right side with your knee. Take what you need. Big breath in. Exhale. High plank. Right foot comes up, building your base on the right side. Left leg is long. Crescent lunge. Deep breath in. Warrior 1. Digging into the blade edge of your left foot. Tuck your tail. Open up your heart. Right angle in your right knee. Big breath in. Exhale. Warrior 2. Reach forward, flip your palm, right elbow to your right knee, sink your hips deeper, take a half bind here if it's in your practice, maybe a full bind, and we'll come in a side plank on the right side. Take a deep breath in, plant your right knee, we'll come up to our knees, into camel pose, planting our hands at our thighs, or if it's comfortable on your back, come in a full camel, bring our hands to our calves or our ankles. Last thing to fall back is our head. Inhale through your nose, exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, rising onto your knees, tucking our toes, pulling back on our heels. We'll rise to a chair pose, distributing all our weight into our hips, sitting back into an imaginary chair. Inhale, maybe your hands come to heart center. Sigh it out, playing with your balance, lifting your left leg. It's in your practice, maybe grabbing your foot, and release. Right leg comes to your chest, deep breath in, exhale, release. Hands come up high. Let's grab a hold of our left knee, knee to our chest. Straighten your leg, take what you need, and release. Come onto your right side, right leg lifts, knee to chest. It's in your practice, straightening your right leg, maybe grabbing a toe. Deep breath in. Release your leg. Come into a quad stretch, bending into your right leg. Ankle comes to your left hip. Switching sides. Bend your left knee. Ankle to your right hip. And release. Inhale. Hands come up high. Grow a little taller. Bending your right elbow. Applying a small amount of pressure with your left hand. And release. Opposite side, bending your left arm, small stretch, and release. Interlacing our hands, rise up, reach up, mini back bend. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hold close to your arms, bringing your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Free to bow forward. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Facing a different way on your mat. Take in all the perspectives, all the variations we can take, bringing them on and off the mat and into our lives. Taking all the air through your lungs. Exhale, let it go. Namaste.